up? It's your girl, Short and Stoned, back at it. I'm excited this week to be talking about Oakster University. That's right, I signed up to attend the first cannabis college in the United States, Oakster. Now, I've been hearing about this place for a very long time now. I've been aspiring to go to it for probably over 5 years. So that now that I'm finally at a point where I can afford it financially and it makes sense for my business, I had to hop on that. So if you don't know what Oakster University is, it is the United States' first cannabis college. Now you can go online or in person, and they have classes on horticulture, business, advocacy, bud tending, all kinds of stuff. The reason I am attending Oakster is for the business of cannabis course. And that's because I own an edibles company and I want to purchase a HEMP license so I can start supplying dispensaries. So it just seemed right that I started attending it. And in tandem, I figured I would document it on YouTube for you guys in case anybody wants to attend Oakster themselves. They want to know what it's like. I can answer those questions for you. Or just because you're curious to see what attending a college about cannabis is like. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do like a weekly vlog. My goal is to get the 11 modules done in 4 weeks. I want to do about 3 modules a week just cause I want to get my HEMP license ASAP, and at the end of it you make a business plan, and I just want to carry out that business plan actually, not fictitiously. So yeah, I'm very excited for this. I love learning, I love cannabis, so this just seemed like the natural next step to take my business to the next level. So today is Monday, July 11th. I started my first day today. We just learned about, I took some notes. We just learned about the history of it, the origins, legalization, decriminalization, stuff that went on with Nixon, the war on drugs, just a bunch of background stuff. But what I'm really looking forward to is the rest of the course, talking about business management, startup funding, regulations, laws, investors, how to maintain a good cannabis business, marketing. Honestly, it covers so much, so I'm really looking forward just to blasting through this and being a sponge. I'm just going to take you guys through what it's like being an Oakster student. So far, first day, I love it. I'm doing the self-paced, so I'm not meeting weekly with other peers. Instead, I can just set my own pace, go as I want, and I can hit up teachers in case I have any questions. And I like this because I learn at a different pace than people. Just like my brain's different, I retain stuff differently. Some days I want to do a lot of work, some days I want to do zero work. So this works for me perfectly. So if you're on the fence about it, definitely evaluate the pros and the cons between self-paced in class, like in person, or meeting up weekly with a Zoom class. You know, there's different options Oakster offers, so it depends what is right for you, and you can either pay all up front in 4 interest-free payments over 2 months, or you can pay after you graduate, and they'll figure out a payback program based on your first salary job in the industry. So it's cool. So depending on your limitations, depending on your financial needs, you know, Oakster has something for you. And I think that's really interesting because not everybody has access to higher education, especially cannabis education. So if you really have the passion for it, Oakster is the place for you. I highly recommend checking it out. I've heard nothing but great things from people who have went there, and they have some really notable alum. I also suggest reading their testimonials from students and their notable alums. Like Big Pete Treats is probably the #1 person I've looked up to in my edible making career, and then to find out he also went to Oakster, icing on top. So yeah guys, without further ado, let's get into it, what it's like going to Oakster, going to a cannabis college. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys the setup online. Okay, so here is the dashboard when you log in. They give you some extra advocacy classes. Here's the business resources and video library, and then you can go to your activity, see what you've completed. I just started, so you can see what lessons I've started already. And then you can go to your grade book, see what your grades are, completed. You can see the grade at the end of each lesson. I haven't gotten to any graded lessons yet, but I'll let you know what it's like. And then you have your courses, and it's set up really nice. You just have, you know, a drop-down menu, your progress. I've gotten 9% of it complete so far today. And then you just have, you know, some readings. They do have a lot of links that go outside of sites to more information, which I really like. It just adds credibility, and I like reading research. They have a lot of helpful photos. Again, more links that go to helpful research and news. They explain everything really well. They include a lot of helpful infographics. They explain everything really nice, like I said, and then you can mark it as complete and go to the next one. Alrighty guys, hey, we're back. It's day 2. Day 1 went very well. I learned all about prohibition of cannabis, why it became illegal, how it became illegal, key proponents and people that outlawed it, as well as key advocates that made it to legal markets that it is today. I really enjoyed this. Obviously it was a fun, easy first day just to kick it off. You gotta learn some background before heading into the meat of the course. Today is federal and state law, so very important stuff, you know? This is the stuff that determines whether or not people get thrown in jail. You know, playing with laws are no joke. So especially in cannabis realm, you gotta make sure you're following all of them. So I'm very excited to delve into today's courses. Yesterday, I just sat at my desk. I took notes on Google Drive and on a notebook, as well as I'm populating applicable PDFs into an external hard drive, just so I always have access to some of the important information I feel like I'll always need. But yeah, I'm just going to do some work at my desk today. I went outside yesterday on my patio. I like having 2 screens, so I'll probably stay in my office again today. Oh, I told you guys I'd tell you about the test. My first test got 10 out of 10, 100. So you can take it as many times as you want. They say in the beginning you at least need to get an 80 on everything to pass. But yeah, it's just multiple choice, pretty easy questions, and then 4 answers. Nothing open-ended, nothing matching. Nothing too technical, it's not timed. They just want you to understand the information that you've been given, and then at the end you can see your grades immediately. But yeah, I like the setup of the test. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Only 10 questions, and it's at the end of every module. So since there's 12 modules, I'll be taking 12 tests. But I feel like it's important that they quiz you at the end of each module, just especially because I'm doing it on my own pace and not meeting up with students. They just want to make sure you're grasping it. I just figured I'd be as transparent as possible. If you're deciding you want to go to school for cannabis and you're on the fence about Oakster, I'm definitely here just to like give you all that information. I love it so far. It's only been day 1. I'm excited for day 2, get into state and federal law, and yeah, I'll just do this daily check-in to tell you what I'm learning about, how my day went, how the tests went, and yeah, so this will be a weekly vlog of day in the life of a cannabis college student. It is day 3 of the Oakster course. I'm joined by Sully and Bones here. So I just wanted to touch base. Yesterday I completed modules 2 and 3, which was really fun to blow through. So 2 and 3 covered. 3 was products and methods of consumption, and then module 2 was federal and state law. And I took both of those tests, got 100 on both. And then today was module 4, and I've just been focusing on business startup, business planning, business structures, all that kind of jazz. So I just figured I'd touch base, let you know what I'm learning so far. I'm still loving it. I am working non-stop. Yeah, this is something I just want to blow through. I really love all the content. I love how it's laid out. I've been listening to the lectures as well as matching it up with the information on the slides and taking notes. It's just been a breeze. So I really want to bust through this in under a month, and I think I'm going to be honest. So I'm excited for what this means for Short and Stone, especially now getting into the meat and the grits, talking about business startup, business planning, business management. So I'm gonna finish 4 today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna focus on 5, and then 6. So I'll be hopefully halfway done the course by the end of the week. But yeah, and today I just did work all outside, just came inside to film this and charge my laptop. Pretty much I've just been liking doing stuff at my own pace, doing it on the couch while Steven's playing video games, or my favorite has been on my patio watching the view of Denver. So I come in my office when I need charged, but I've been loving just doing it wherever, having a blast. It's really relaxed. It is self-paced. However, I'm really hard on myself, so I've just been like, go, go, go. So if you're chill, you can take up to 6 months to complete it. But if you're like me, you can take probably as little as 2 weeks to complete it. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna definitely ace the business portion of the startup test tonight. Woo-hoo. And then tomorrow's section is business management. So today was business startup, tomorrow's gonna be business management. And it doesn't look like too much is in that, so I might get into some branding and marketing as well. And just for like an idea, today for my business startup module was business startup overview, writing a business plan, choosing a business model, branding, marketing, intro, intellectual property, business startup project, outline your business plan, and mastery exercise for business startup, which is the quiz. And that's everything in a module, and I've learned that a module is supposed to take a week, but a module for me has been taking a day. Again, it just depends how you pace yourself. But my pace has been going pretty well, I think so. But for business management tomorrow, we got business registration and licensing, financial management, employee hiring and management, and then a business management project, budget your business, and then the mastery exercise, which is the quiz. Everything that's in here is jam-packed with info. They always link out furthermore research so you can do your own reading. They also link out Vimeo videos and then YouTube videos, as well as there is a whole research page filled with lectures. So, you know, between all the reading, they're giving you the text, the other texts, they give you additional resources at the beginning of each chapter. Like, there's so much information in here. I'm over the moon about it. Like, I love learning. I love learning about cannabis. So I've actually got, let's find it here. I actually got this external drive for Christmas. It's like 4 terabytes. So I've just been saving all of the links, all of the research to like a PDF shared link drop thingy, and I've been dropping it in there. So I'll always have this research, and I definitely suggest if you do this and you do the online course, you have some like master spreadsheet of all of the information, because everything that's in here is taught by industry professionals, people making bank off of cannabis, people that have been advocates for decades. All the information in here is so useful. I am so lucky and so grateful I'm finally able to go. I've had my eyes on Oakster forever. But yeah, day 3 is going well. The business startup stuff's been going great. Implementing my business plan with Short Stone. But yeah, we'll check back in with you tomorrow for day 4, and we'll see how many more modules I can pump out and what else I'm learning. Yeah. Alright, see you guys. Have a good night. Alright guys, hey, what's up? It's Friday, it's the end of the week. I have gotten done my first week of Oaksterdam's cannabis business course, and I ended today with business management, fundamentals of hiring, retaining customers and clients and employees, creating your code of ethics and your SOPs. So that was like a really fun way to end the week. I got 100 on my last test as well. And then for some of the projects in there, I like created a budget, I made a business plan, so all really applicable stuff. And also, I just got off a Zoom meeting with Bruce of Oakster. Good news, guys. If you want to go to Oakster too, I can now hook you up with a promo code. That's right. Use Short and Stoned on any course and you get 10% off. So like, I think that's huge, especially if you're trying to save some money. You know, 10% off, you can definitely put some money back in your pocket. So you can use that for the self-paced courses, the live courses, the advocacy classes, anything on their website. Use Short and Stoned for 10% off. That's short, the letter N, and stoned. Short and Stoned. The first 5 modules were like halfway through, 41% through the class is what the reader says. But all the beginning ones were super helpful, super knowledgeable, learned some new stuff I already knew. But to start off, you have the cannabis history and policies. That I really enjoyed learning about all the other advocates that have paved the way for us. And then number 2 was federal versus state laws. Now that's really important, obviously, when dealing in cannabis. Module 3 was products and methods of ingestion. This just talks about different products that are out there, different ways they're made, different methods of ingestion for consumers, what's popular right now. That was a shorter one, pretty easy. Module 4 was my favorite by far, the business startup. That's because at the end of it, the project was to create a business plan, and I created that in one night just because it's already based off my existing Short and Stoned edibles, and then I was using a business plan for wanting to get a myth license. So this is all stuff that I will be taking directly to investors. So if you're looking to start a cannabis business and are kind of like, where do I start? Get their cannabis business class, whether it's live or self-paced, 10 out of 10, worth it. I'm not even halfway through already, and I already tell it's well worth the money. Alrighty, and then lastly, module 5 was business management I just went over. So yeah, and then the next one is, I believe, facility design and like how to lay out your business physically in person. So yeah, first week Oakster review, 10 out of 10. I heard there is an additional fundings class that I will definitely be taking. Also have a horticulture class, an advocacy class, bud tending, business of cannabis, whole 9 yards. So whatever field you're looking to get into in the cannabis industry, I always recommend, you know, hiring your education. So check out Oakster, and if you do decide to commit, make sure to use code Short and Stoned. So yeah, guys, this is what a week has been like being a student online at Oakster University at a cannabis college. Hope you enjoyed my video. Like and subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next week. Deuces.